Hi everybody, today we have some news to share with you about the GMC Carbon Pro bed. This is the first bed ever made for a pickup truck out of carbon fiber. So right off the top, let me hit you with the big news that GMC released. So first of all, Carbon Pro goes into production this June. Second of all, Carbon Pro will only be available on the GMC Sierra AT4 and the Sierra Denali. And then finally, no pricing was announced, so we don't know how much this option is going to cost yet. Now on to the advantages of the Carbon Pro bed. And GMC released this footage showing them torture testing this bed to make sure it can really stand up to a beating, and that is the first advantage that the brand lists, is just straight up durability. The next advantage is just straight up weight savings. Carbon Pro is 25% lighter than the standard steel bed, which amounts to 59 pounds. And because the carbon fiber bed is 59 pounds lighter, if you go for this option, the payload rating on your truck will be increased by 59 pounds. As you can see from these photos, another thing GMC is making a big deal about are the specific dirt bike or street bike holders that have been molded into this bed, so the front tire on your bike sits right into that groove, and front tie downs have been added to make sure that tying down your motorcycles is easier than ever. Now, as for the surface itself, GMC says that all the raised ridges have a kind of a corrugated feel to them, so they have some roughness to essentially give them better traction. So things you put in the bed will be stuck there. And that's also because you do not get a bed liner with Carbon Pro. GM says you don't need it, so you don't install a bed liner, and that's why they gave it a gritty material for the floor to make sure things stay put. And another thing you don't need, rear wheelhouse liners, and that's because the Carbon Pro is much more dent resistant than the old bed, so you're not worried about rocks flinging up on the inside and really messing with your bed. So like I mentioned off the top, if you want a Carbon Pro bed in 2019, you can get one, although GMC says that right now production is limited and it will be 2020 before the Carbon Pro is widely available. Now guys, I'm excited to get my hands on a Carbon Pro bed, and in just a couple of weeks, I'll be heading to the production facility in Indiana where they make these beds, so I can bring you a deep dive into exactly how GMC is building this pretty cool carbon fiber bed. So as always guys, go below, leave a comment, let me know what you think of Carbon Pro, and hit subscribe. Come back to the channel because we're going to keep on bringing you the latest news, views, and real world reviews. See ya.